my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. By the way, if you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more, give some love, hit subscribe. What I see here initially is there are actually phone lines from outside resources. These are full continuous lines. So the news that you're going to receive are not going to cut off halfway. This can even be communication lines that you're forming with friends, family, partners, and opportunities. One of them has a tears of joy here. I feel like this is something family related, maybe something, if you're not close with your family, friends related, something which has joy in it, like kind of maybe a celebration, a wedding, like some tears of joy. I feel this is coming forward here. It's leaning towards the past as well. It's affecting the past, or someone that you have known for a while might be getting a good into a school or something that will really make your heart flutter. There's another thing here within the second week. There's a pathway, a very long pathway opening for you. And this can be also mental pathway, because I see a lot of like thoughts on it. Maybe you're embarking on a new journey and discovering something new outside of your comfort zone. This can be also including in education, learning something, a new subject, which can be outside of your comfort zone, going into a building. I don't see the building here, so that's why it can be also maybe online learning type of experience. And learning doesn't have to be always boring. If you're thinking, I don't want to learn anything, I don't want to watch videos, this can be even learning through the experiences of others. Okay. And another thing, I think I saw it in either Jim Rohn or a Brian Tracy video, which I heard this from my father way back in the day. And so he used to say that we don't have, the human beings do not have the lifetime to live many lives, like experience many different things or educate themselves on many different things, such as like going to a profession, which the best way to learn the things you want to experience is actually read a biography or autobiography of someone that you're interested in working on. And then this gives you actually the opportunity to fail less, because they have done it already. They know the pathway, they explain it already. So you can walk into something, even though you want to do many things at the same time. You don't have to go into each and every single business as a beginner. In that way, you'll go with an experience. Okay, so I think this can be happening for some of you here. I see a very clear cup within the first 2 weeks. Not many worries, nothing much happening. I see letter M as in Matthew, Mary, Amanda. This can mean someone's first name or the last name. This is actually like a coming as sailing. Now I'm looking at it, this kind of reminds me of something else. Okay, I'm gonna flip it like that. So this can be a feminine character coming into your life. This can be something fertility related, or also the divine feminine feeding you. Divine feminine is the Mother Earth, the seeds that you're planting growing strongly. And this can be about planting the seeds as well at this moment. And also maybe you have already mentally desired something, you put it out there as an intention, and it is starting to form. You're going to start to see the divine synchronizations. Okay, I see there's here a beautiful legal paper. This can be also an invitation, a blessing, something that you're expecting, a good news coming to you. Another thing here I have here, there's, after this news comes forward, there's some people running towards you. There's a beautiful crowd forming. Some people are running towards you. This can be an invitation. I feel like for some of you, this is an invitation to a beautiful environment, to a crowd. For some of you, this can mean maybe finding your community, yourself a community, starting a new job. This can be the offer, and this can be, or this is the contract you're going to be signing, and this is going to be the crowd that you're going to find yourself into. For some of you, this can be an entertainment industry, or can be a field that you will be entertained. Okay, not in the negative sense, but in the joyful sense. And after that, I see legal paper. Some of you might be dealing with legal papers, preparing legal papers, or contracts, invitations. Maybe you're an artist that you are creating things on paper all the time, and these two are going to bring some good news and good blessings. Okay, I don't see any like darker lines on it. I don't see any like scraps on it or anything, like any notes on there. So these are like clean papers happening coming forward. The third week, I see towards the end of the third week, there's a small chunk of money appearing right there, and there's beautiful volcano blasting, which is an passionate new beginning. There's a person's face right there. I don't know if you can see this character right here. She's looking at straight into the eye of the volcano. The thing is, volcano actually looks like a human too, and she has like a little wonky face on her. This can be a design of a t-shirt or something, because it doesn't really exactly look like human here. The person that she's looking at can be a fire sign, because they're the volcano. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and you might be the woman here, or you might be embodying your creative side and maybe looking in the eyes of someone, a fire energy who has passion. Maybe they started something, but I feel like their fire might be burning you a little bit here, and they have maybe you made money together with this person and they have the money on themselves. They're not sharing it. There can be a little bit like back and forth with this, and it doesn't have to be specifically as an example that I'm giving. It can apply to your own situation as well, but there's a heart shape behind you and there's a new pathway opening. This kind of reminds me of like a brandy glass as well. That symbolizes brandy glass, brandy type of things, usually like that reminds me, I don't know if you guys see the movie Titanic. There is brandy hour for the first class gentleman there. Okay, kind of sounds a little snobby, but when you look at it from the perspective of those men, that's actually the time of a break, enjoyment, relaxation for them. So it seems like here, whatever this is that you're having with this person, this is resolving in a way that you're going to have that joyful break. Okay, it kind of looks like a heart shape here and opening up a new pathway right next to it. So either you're going to say, you know what, I'm going to take a break away from you and I'm going to think things through. And when you relax into the moment, you're going to be able to find another pathway to pursue. I feel like for some of you, this is that. And another thing here is this can be after you complete the deal, negotiations, conversations with this person. You might need a resting and a break and an enjoyment moment here that can be symbolizing that. I kind of see initially, like in the first glance, I saw two bees flying here, and there's a new king right there, an elephant they're looking at. The elephant indicates long-term stability, financial security, but baby elephant comes to earth within 24 months. So this can be something that now you're planning. The bee is your working, organization, skills, discipline, and this king right here, you're disciplining together, putting certain things together. This is like the 4th week timeline, and maybe you're going to put some things together with the creator, and that will have a long-term return to you. Okay, stable, great, amazing return to you. I'm looking at this deity. We're gonna pull you a god or goddess. Well, we have horses here, so I saw like if there was elephant, I was gonna point it out. So it seems like horse is also a good omen. Let's see, do we have any horses? No, I don't see that, but I see a tulip right here. There's another male masculine figure here. So you're going to receive the help you need. My cats are this week, they're a little bit like grumpy and also slumpy, or like they keep knocking things off. So anyways, and so you receive another masculine figure's help, and the tulip indicates your resilience, your strength, you holding on to your desire and not letting it go. Okay, and phone lines are forming. This can mean that you're going to connect with the right people here. Let's dive into your saucer. If you have a specific desire, question, intention, focus on that one. I see another crowd, a massive crowd surrounding you. This is potential, okay? Potentially, you might find yourself. There are 2 different desires. One of them is coming first. The second one is actually going to take a while. You might find yourself in an environment, a crowded environment, or maybe like bunch of word salad. Okay, that can be another thing too. Maybe people are talking a lot but not really doing anything, or they're not really saying anything reasonable. There's a third desire coming forward. The benefit here, Aquarius, you are intellectual, you are articulate, you can express yourself much better than others. The sword suit is your suit. Your truth is strong, you can speak well. And if there's a situation that I see here, someone actually like trying to like move their arms, move their body, trying to distract people with the movement, because that's what people most of the time they do. If they cannot talk, they can distract the eyes, because as human beings, I think only like watching TV and stuff, but when you have something on your face, like a person doing like a bunch of different crazy stuff and like speaking at the same time, it can be distractive. But here you are the king and the queen of that, talking and impressing and expressing yourself. And it seems like here you're standing right there cutting that. I see a letter A, Aquarius. This can be the first name or the last name of a person you're speaking to as well. I see number 3, your creativity. You're going to cut through that crowd, that word salad. You're going to express yourself, and that's going to get a lot of attention onto you, okay? You're going to control the situation, basically. You're going to become the authority in this place, and people are going to turn around and listen to your words. So it's time to just, whatever the situation that you're in, try to think about how you can become the leader here. And it's not by force, but it's by intellectual power. I see there's a pregnant woman. She's actually like representative of, sometimes pregnancy can indicate, because it's like at the end, towards the end of it, it becomes heavier and like harder for some. So this can be some maybe hardship coming along with the new adventure, new position you're going to be holding. Another thing with that is pregnancy can indicate multiplying, okay, growing, bringing some new ideas, giving birth to new ideas, new creations here. And it seems like that's also towards the end of the 4th week. I feel like you're going to have the real action towards the end of this month, okay? Let's dive into your, okay, Page of Wands wants to come forward, and the Queen of Swords wants to come forward. I'm going to keep them on the side. We're going to dive deeper in here. We're going to look into your month ahead. If you have a specific question or desired intentions, would focus on that one. Page of Wands and Queen of Swords symbolizes there's a new adventure you're going to be stepping into, but Page of Wands can be an fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, being reckless here. You are the Queen of Swords. Your mental, logical approach is going to be necessary to show the way to this person. We have 2 of Wands. It's actually you are on the stage of planning. 2 of Wands is planning a new adventure, looking at the horizon and contemplating of what you can do. And this requires coming up with the ideas and noting them down, not just releasing them to the universe randomly. Just noting things down, planning it out, and let the universal energies to merge with you, inspire you, so you can make this happen. Main theme of the month is artist, your skill set, your actually creative ideas, creating a new future, planting the new seeds. There's universe on the horizon, and we also have a castle right there. This is something maybe you have already created, or you are intentionally wanting to create. The tree of life right there symbolizes whatever you plant as a seed. It is going to have massive potential of growth that can last for a long time, because as you know, the trees, unless like the lightning strikes or we cut it off or any like diseases come to it, they don't really die, okay? So they don't get old. I mean, old in the sense of they grow, they expand, and but I don't know any trees can die from old age, okay? So this is your long term. Today's creativity will create a long-term stability. What should you embrace here? Your strength, your power, what you have learned along the way. Okay, and we also have like a Page of Wands is a Leo energy. Maybe there's a this with the strength. There's a Leo coming forward here. Maybe you can also teach them how to stand their ground. This can be your mentorship opportunity, or also like your new knowledge of that experience, you taming the lion in the past, will help you maybe tame another lion in the future. Okay. The action step you need to take is, okay, stop doubting if you're on the right path, because Seven of Pentacles indicates like doubting. Am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? I plant all these seeds. Are they going to grow strongly? We have the logical side of the Queen of Swords coming forward here too. I feel like you need to analyze the situation, ask the right questions rather than asking the questions that are bringing the energy down. Ask some lofty questions that they will actually raise the energy up here. Okay, you have done the work, then the action step is to get on to the new adventure. The final outcome, we have Five of Wands. This is actually sometimes can mean a negative thing, but here I feel like it's a positive thing, because it means that you have competition. So you are good enough to have competition. You're more than good enough. There are people might even like come to you and maybe try to block your way, but it seems like here the Lovers coming after it, they're not going to be able to do it. You are on the right path. You are doing the right thing, and this is your calling. If you are starting something new, adventure, this is your calling. They're not going to be able to stop the destiny. Okay, let's see yourself currently. It's a celebration. Two of Wands. Keep making your plans, because you're going to be able to execute them, go after them, and that will bring stability, structure, celebration. They're going to bring you to the finish line, completing the mission and starting a new thing. This can even be a wedding for some of you. Maybe you're planning that, and that will be successful. Main theme of the month, we have a Tower with the Artist. So you might have to demolish the things of the past that doesn't serve you anymore. Cultivate some of that fire energy, and maybe even reject the things you don't like and embrace the things you want. Tower symbolizes the structure. We don't have a destruction here, but we have the whip of a lightning coming forward right there. This kind of reminds me of a Balrog. I am a Lord of the Rings geek, basically. The Balrog is the demon creature that cuts off their path when they go into the mines of Moria. So this can be when you're heading towards your direction. Maybe you're choosing the short pathway or a protective pathway, but even in that path, you can come across with an evil creature. You can get cornered by them. And the tower symbolizes here like that Gandalf did. He should have walked away, not stand on the bridge, run away right away. But the problem was he stood there, a little bit like pride got into him. Right there, you can see in his face. The thing here, the tower, is demolish, destroy the bridge, and run away. Do not spend time in the past and just run towards the new future that you're planning. Okay, and we have here 10 of Cups. When you do that, you should embrace your strength, your family, or supporting you, who is supporting you. That is going to bring more joy into your life, and the joyous you are, more inspired you will be. The action step, celebration. Okay, you plant the seeds carefully. Bring your friends, family, loved ones together and celebrate your success. And final outcome is a new idea, a new beginning, and maybe even a new idea to destroy the competition and get you to your highest good. The Lovers. The Lovers can also indicate a new choice that you will be given. With the Ace of Swords, you're going to have that mental clarity to make the choice, the right choice here. Let's see your intuitive life coaching one. This is going to be showing us the blockage, where the blockage is, and how can you heal that, and the outcome. We have the Visionary. You're learning to synthesize all of your creative ideas into action. So that can be the blockage. Maybe you have all the creative ideas, but you don't know how to execute them. Let's see where the healing lies. Perception. You're getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. So the thing is, Visionary, Aquarius, you are the one of the swords. You are a sword suit. You are one of the intellectual ones, smart ones, can analyze the situation, see through it easily. Another thing here with your energy, Aquarius, you are actually ruled by Uranus, which symbolizes rebellion, eccentricity. Okay, so you need to stand up for what you think is right. But the thing is, in order to do that, you need to change your perception. Maybe you're feeling like, I'm stuck here, I cannot go anywhere. this is the end of it. I am limited. I don't have resources. Maybe that's the perception that you have at this moment, but you are, soon as you start to turn that around, because these are all thoughts in your mind. Maybe physically you have the same restraints, but when you start to change your mind, you start to see maybe you have like a black curtain in front of you. You can see the light peeking through the holes of that black curtain. Okay, when you start to change your perception and see in a better light. Okay, feel gratitude is a great way to change the perception. Feel gratitude for the things that you already have, and then turn that around towards the things you want to have. That will help you connect with your vision, remove the blockages from your vision, and the outcome is recognition. Someone deserves to be recognized for all that they do, and that's you. And you're going to get recognition for that hard work. And this is not only going to be people are clapping, telling you, okay, you did a great job type of recognition. I feel like here, the perception change is going to help you execute your vision. You're like becoming the visionary, putting all your creative ideas into action. And that is actually helping people, helping you, and all that great stuff happening for you. And that will bring a lot of recognition, not only mental maybe, or like getting a congratulations from someone, and that's like a dry love, I feel like, but this can be also getting awards, rewards, financial feedback, getting increase in the finances, abundance, love, appreciation. Okay, not only like in words, but also physically, materially, spiritually getting satisfaction. That recognition will bring all of that with it. I'm going to get to your second oracle now. I ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Aquarius through unconditional love. We're going to look into the god or goddess who wants to help you throughout this month. We had the Hanuman. Hanuman is the monkey god. He has two people on his chest right there. This is your mantra. You can take a screenshot of that one. Meditation is, I bow down in homage to Hanuman, the general of the army of apes and Sri Rama's messenger, who travels with the speed of the mind and with the force of the wind, for he is the son of the wind god. He has conquered his senses and is the wisest of the wise. This is actually wisdom coming to you. Perception change is happening that's bringing wisdom to you. And blessings, capacity to persevere, physical strength, fighting ability, superhuman power, I love that, to accomplish acts of service, ability to increase one's attitude of love in performing selfless service. Okay, so maybe your vision is actually in the helping humanity in the long run. I love that. Let's see if your spirit animal is going to show up as a monkey as well. Let's see. Monkeys are articulate. They can express themselves clearly, and like they can learn words and they sign language. So this symbolizes your ability to connect with people and express yourself. And we have your spirit animal. Dogs are going to be by your side, the spirit of the dogs. Maybe you already have one, and you can also maybe observe. If you have a pet, you can observe your pet, or maybe other dogs right there, maybe on like a documentary. If you're watching, I watch those like little clips about dogs. I love them. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Okay, so this is actually warning you about, for example, like in where I'm living, we have many stray animals, but they're not real. They're being fed by the communities and the people. So they don't really serve any masters. Like, it's strange for a dog, but they don't serve any masters. Okay. But the ones that are in home, they have one master. So you can take that as an example. The one master is your mental mind. You are your own self, not everybody else actually giving you directions or sharing their opinions with you. So you can really focus on that energy this timeline. Let's see your affirmation of this month. What will that be for you? I am patient, knowing that whatever is of the highest good is coming to me, which I love that. This is beautiful. You see, he's going to give birth to amazing things. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.